get pounds across the board. Now, what I will do is I'm going to just split this into, should we go for 4? Yeah, let's go for 4. And if this is unclear to anyone, just let me know. It might be a bit tighter on the screen, but I will be talking a lot anyway, so it's not a big deal. I'll get 4 pound pairs up so we can cross-examine them. What we got left? Pound CAD. The yens I won't do because they're acting quite a lot differently overall because of the Bank of Japan. So if I've got all of them up, I'll start with this one on the top on the daily. I'm going to change that to the daily. I'm going to change that to the daily as well. You can see on today, you've had a big red candle form on all of them, and you're being pulled down. Now, similarly to your UK 100, if I'm looking to get long on the impulse, okay, it will be the case that I'm probably going to drop my time frames down and see what's going on. Now, if I swap to my 1 hour, for example, you can see you're stalling. You can see the market is stalling a little bit. The pound dollar is a little bit different. Okay, you've had very early rejection, and it's the same across the board, really. Not a massive bounce, but you have got little signs that the market is saying, okay, well, we've hit some sort of area. Now, if I swap to the weekly, which is quite an extreme, you can see you've got a very thin-bodied candle there. However, on your other pairs, that's not the case. Okay, on your pound New Zealand, it's a larger one. On your pound AUD, it's a larger one. And on your pound CAD, it's a larger one. And that's because of US news. But nonetheless, all of those three, pound New Zealand, pound AUD, pound CAD, are coming to long-term, higher time frame support. So I'm going to go through them like that. I'm just going to start firstly with this one, the pound dollar. I'm going to remove that random blue line. But you can see on the daily, you've come down, you're coming to support here. You've had a big drop in the morning. So I'm long across all pound pairs anyway. But I would say with your pound dollar, I'm still long. You've got signs of early rejection. I don't think it's the best area. So I would perhaps consider taking a light entry if you are going to buy. But nonetheless, I'm looking for impulse rises on that fall. So everyone's slashed in and everyone slashes out. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm long on your pound dollar. If you go on your higher time frames, like your weekly, you're at very, very, very early support. And that's why this candle has been so thin, okay? Because you've just touched straight onto early resistance. So although you can't see it very well, touched onto early support. So although you can't see it very well, it has occurred. It's more clear on other pairs. It's, it's siblings, if you like, where you can see you're falling to minor areas of support now. You're coming to that one there, which is going to be very ideal at about 2007, and this one. I am long already, and I think if you do just crumble a little bit further, you may find that's where you get just above 2.0 recurring. Okay, so anything around here, I'm also long, and I'm also doing it on that scaling basis. Okay, because I'm just trying to trade out that impulse. Everyone removes their shorts and the market flies the other way. You can see on your monthly, like I was just saying, your support is actually slightly lower. So if you're not in already, I really like this as a technical level. I've spoke about the channeling of the pound New Zealand for a very long time already. Okay, and I said so many times, and like I was just saying on the FTSE, many times you'll get halfway down this channel or this movement between the two extremes, and then you'll get your bounce in between. That happens repeatedly. Okay, you can see it there to the upside and at various places to the upside. I'm not going to label them all because it'll take me ages, but around the middle of this channel, you get all sorts. And that's because there's so many levels of support and resistance. Okay, so I really like this as a tech long. I am lightly long already, but if you haven't bought it, you may consider perhaps 2007. Wouldn't be shocked if it gets nearer 2. But look at that amalgamation of key moving averages. It's telling you that price is absolutely bang on average. Okay. And it's where you might want to re-enter the market for that reason, because you're back at an average price, which is very ideal. Okay. So that is where I would go for it. Pound AUD, similarly, again, across the board, all these pounds, you've got tons of support over here, and I like it long. Okay, so I'm just generally long across the board on all pounds. Okay, and I really like them for that reason. Okay, so long there, and you can see all these areas of contention previously. You're coming slap bang straight into it. You're getting very minor bounce already, a little jitter if you put your time frames down. So I'm long on all of it, every single pound. Probably, well, let's have a look. Apart from your pound yen, okay, I don't want to buy it just because of the area it's at. It is a light long, but I would rather trade the others. Remember, you don't need to trade every single pound pair all at once. Okay, just be careful with that, because you may find you massively over leverage. If I put my timeframes up again on my pound CAD, you can see we're coming to weekly support across the board. Similarly, adding to that long side bias we were looking for, okay, within our pound pairs. So that is your pound